Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the RoBuilder YouTube channel. Today we're going to be building Zone 1 in my next game, and before we get too far into it, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the crazy support on the channel recently. And I think this goes up on Christmas? No, this will probably be the day after Christmas, so hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, hope everyone got what they wanted, and if you didn't, I hope you at least got to spend time with your family. I've just been in such a good mood recently, guys. Let's build this first zone. I don't think it'll be anything too crazy. I'm going to start with a classic simulator type thing where we just kind of grab a border. We'll grab it from here. I did Control CV instead of Control D to get it out of the folder that it was in, and I'll be putting it in the folder that it needs to go in. So not shops. We have zones, and then this needs to go in Zone 1. I'm trying to keep my workspace so organized for this game because I never do it, and it'll help so much. So for the borders, it's going to be this, and then we're going to add houses, so it's not just a flat border wall. Let me get these kind of rotated and varied. I'm just going in a straight line. May cut it back behind VIP as well, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to outline that one just yet, so we may also just wait on that guy. Alright, so with just the borders up, it already fills in the space pretty nicely. Now I want to add some sort of buildings, houses that I could kind of tuck, maybe do like 6 on each side, and they're going to be very simple houses, but just something to make it not a border by itself, something to kind of break that up. And then on the top of these, we'll add some rocks, some trees, some rocks down here as well. It just break up the borders so there's a bit more variation. Alright guys, so a while back ago I made these here buildings and I never really used them for any projects or any games. Nor do they really fit the style of what I have going on here. But with a few color changes and probably removing all of the ivy, I bet we could have something pretty cool. So I'm thinking this one could look cool as like a corner spot. Let me kind of see if I can put that down where it goes. This one, yeah, this one could be cool for like in the corner. Nice. We can move that back a little bit as well. We'll go something like this, and I think I will be removing all the ivy as well as changing the colors. And then this one, I kind of want a taller one. Probably not gonna use this one. This might be used later in like a enchantment area. This guy can definitely be used, I believe. I wish I had taller buildings. These are all pretty small. But, I think they'll get my point across, at the very least. Not that I have the most amount of time today to work on the game. I am working crazy on my motorcycle, guys, and I wish I could make motorcycle content, because that's, like, my whole life. But, yeah, I know what we're doing over here, guys, and I'm proud of it, so it's A-okay. Let me go ahead, move this forward. So I think I'm going to use these 3 buildings. Keep them pretty evenly spaced. I think I'll have another one of these on this side. Something like this. And then just have those sort of centralized. And this guy, I don't know. I like it, but I don't think it necessarily matches. So we'll do these. I feel like I should do one more. All right, guys, hear me out. So I think we're going to have something like this. I think looks pretty good. And then, of course, we need to change the styles, as well as probably delete the steps here. Because well, I guess those are kind of needed, since the door's way up there. We'll keep the steps. Alright, so here's what I got, and I will be copy and pasting these, flipping them over to the other side. But I need to remove all the ivy, probably add on some textures, and definitely change the colors so they match this game's aesthetic a lot better. Ya boy's back at it, and the spawn is looking pretty good. We removed all the ivy from the buildings, and it did give them a lot more modern of a feel. Now, the lighting in the game is not done yet, so that's to change at some point, but the spawn is looking pretty good and pretty comforting. I am kind of spreading out some rocks right now, and then I will be moving some of these flowers around, making them smaller, of course, to fit the sizing of the spawn. And then I will need to make some trees as well, because guys, we have no trees at the moment in this entire game. And trees are like one of the most versatile things you can use in a game, because you can use them everywhere. Change the color of them, delete the leaves themselves, so you just have the branches. Like, there's so many uses for trees, so I'll be making probably a few of those. That might be a video in itself. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, this is what I got for the spawn. Up next, let's move some flowers around on top of these, and maybe some beside the houses. Alright guys, so I decided I need something like a pillar, but not the one that I've been using in the game already, simply because, A, we don't want to use the same asset over and over and over again. I'm going to make this 16 sides, grab the top face here, and bring it up. In fact, I should probably just mirror modifier this, because it will make it, you know, even. So let's do it like that. Face select, delete all these top faces. Perfect. And I do want to kind of drag this down a bit. Something like that. Modifiers, add a mirror modifier on the Z axis, not the X. There we go. And now we have this. Let's go into here, move it up. And now we can kind of model something out. So I'm going to do E and S to scale this out. I want to drag it down a little bit. Bring one straight, E and S one more time, and drag this down. Perfect. And then I want to grab this center line here and add a bevel. So we have a cool little look like that. And as you can see, it's on the top as well, because we are using the mirror modifier. Now, what I want to do to make this pillar a little bit different than the other ones is something like, we'll go like this. We're going to go on our face select, and I'm going to grab every other one. Whoops. Let me go back into my solid view. We'll grab every other one like this. Alt-E, extrude along face normals. Something like this. Then we won't have the middle. So let me add one more loop cut here. And that should give us exactly what we need, because it'll be doubled. And it should be the same size as these. So let me grab all of those. Alt-E, extrude along face normals. There we go. Looks pretty good. And now we have this sort of a pillar. Now I think I want to add a bevel to make things a bit softer on these outer edges here. Just a little bit of one. Something like this. Looks nice. Now we're going to go back into our wireframe mode, back to face select, and try to mess this up a little bit. It'll be kind of weird. I just want to see how it looks. So solid view, rotate this a little bit, kind of like that. And then we'll go up, rotate that one the other way, and probably leave the middle one alone. And that's just going to give it a bit more of a cartoon aesthetic, which is definitely what we're going for in this like game's vibe. So let's rotate this one a little bit too, like this. Oh wait, no, we'd have to go this way. So something like that. Just a little curvy, bendy pillar thing. Shade smooth, auto smooth. Of course, we can add our mirror modifier, normals, auto smooth, and we got something that looks like this. If we wanted it to be a bit more pillar-like, we could select, let's kind of do this, select all of those, and select with checker deselect right here. Of course, it's only going to do one of them for us, dang. I'm going to just do it manually, because I don't know how to how to do it normally, since we've already done a bit of work. Now, we probably should have did the checker deselect and all that before we made these, but then they wouldn't be as smooth as they are. They would be rough, like how we're about to make this. So, Alt-E, extrude along face normals, and we could bring these in or out. I think I'm going to bring them, I think we're going to bring them in. In looks a little better to me. So something like that, guys. And now we have a pillar that looks a little wicked, to say the least. So there we go. We'll use these. Let me get them separated by piece, and we'll put them on into the game. All right, so let's go ahead and throw these on in. View, asset manager, and bulk import. I already forgot what I named this. Pillar. Here we go. Insert with location. Way over there. All right. And it's already like the right size. Awesome. So for these, I just wanted sort of a different way to break it up. Since the main doors and gates have the main pillars on it, I wanted a little way to break up the special zones. So for example, this zone over here will be for events, probably some sort of themed portal leading to whatever the event is going to be, whether that's a Christmas event or Halloween, stuff like that. And I already have awesome ideas for how the events are going to work, guys. So keep that in mind. It's actually going to be awesome. I think for over here, they're going to be black and gray because they'll change, you know, when events are coming. So this is just kind of a placeholder that you'll see all year round, I guess. Now, let's grab the one for over here, and this is going to be the VIP area, and those are definitely not going to be black. These are going to be super fun and inviting, so I'm thinking this blue color is very, very nice, this baby blue, so we're going to copy that and use it for the top and bottom, and we'll probably use it for this inner piece as well, just because it's a very nice color, this very light gray as well. We'll use that here. Yeah, I think that definitely looks pretty good. We could try to use this daisy orange color for the top and bottom, like, of these. Something like that. But I don't know if I overly like that too much. So we might actually be changing this color to more of a neutral like a white gray color, something like that. I think that actually looks a lot better, so we're gonna keep it like that. Move 2 more of these to the back and figure out how we're gonna fill in this zone. To be honest, I don't know what we're doing for it, but I'll figure something out a little bit later. I think that is gonna wrap up today's video though. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.